Hello and welcome back to another reaction. I'm Angie Knox and tonight I'm watching Band of Brothers episode 7. So the last episode was just, following the medic and dealing with everything that he had to go through and losing people and just watching him just kind of lose his wits a little bit because of everything that was happening, you know, everything that was going on around him. He just kind of wasn't able to deal anymore, and it's just like so understandable, but also one of those things where it's like you're in battle, you have to be like there, you have to be on point. Like, how do you do that while all this stuff is going on around you? And you know, we're following these guys dealing with all of these things, and it's just like it's just so intense. So yeah, this episode is called The Breaking Point. So I have a feeling that it's just gonna get worse from here in terms of the guys just dealing with more and more heartbreak, and some of them might not be able to handle it, and they might end up having a breaking point, maybe having mental breakdowns or something. Maybe someone gets like a really bad trench foot or frostbite and the medics die or something like that, and like nobody can handle anything. Like, who knows what could happen? Anything could happen in battle, and like in the snow, in the winter as well. It's like, the worst time to be doing this, or in general is always the worst time to like be in these times and war times and things like that, and having to deal with all this stuff. If only we didn't have to deal with these kinds of things. But yeah, it's gonna be intense. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this episode is, and make sure to subscribe for more reactions. Also make sure to check out my Patreon, where you can watch the full-length version of this video, so you can watch me watch the show and we can watch it together. So make sure to check that out. It's linked in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get into the show.
I've seen death. I've seen my friends, my men being killed. It doesn't take too many days of that, and you change dramatically.
I withstood it well, but I had a lot of trouble in later life because those events would come back, and you never forget them.
It's so tough because mental health is so important and everything, and until recently, mental health wasn't really taken that seriously, you know? And just wish there was more support for them. Everything that they went through was so horrific. Can't imagine it all coming back just randomly in moments of your life when you're trying to like move on from it and everything. Someone has a horse?
Hubler's running with the German officer on horseback was the most dramatic moment of the day.
You got a Luger. Is he gonna gift it to Malarkey? Finally? I guess he already got one. I just remembered.
Hell, Shifty, I think maybe I could have even given you a run for your money, right?
No, I'm not a good shot. Now, Dad, he was an excellent shot. Excellent. I declare, he'd shoot the wings off fly.
I do declare.
Okay, what the hell?
One man, maybe a sniper.
Nobody out there.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus, it's who? He shot! He shot himself!
What?
What happened? Just went off! What are you doing with a loaded gun in your pants? Shoot, damn! You've been yapping about a Lucas touching, I swear! Medic!
Where are you hit, Hoop?
Hit my leg!
Okay, hold on, Hoop. Hold on.
Stay calm.
Those sound effects. Oh my gosh. At least everybody's encouraging him. Hang in there, you know? You got this. No one's like giving him shit. It's a mistake.
I can't see a thing. We gotta get back to an aid station.
All right, let's get ready to move.
Oh no! Oh my god. Are you serious?
By the time we got him to the aid station, he was already dead. Yeah. Bullet cut the main artery in his leg, sir.
Femoral artery.
Cut that main artery in the leg. That's it.
Seconds.
Yes, sir.
Where's Dyke?
You want to see him, sir?
No, I just would have expected to get this kind of news from him.
Everyone's so cold. Gotta learn breath work, you know?
Dyke wasn't a bad leader because he made bad decisions. He was a bad leader because he made no decisions.
Are there any questions?
Yeah. What's the formation you want us to go for?
At present, as per usual, but I'll clarify that with you at a later time, Lieutenant Compton.
Yes, sir.
Not the answer they need.
All right, I gotta make a call.
Let's move it out.
Doesn't help.
Dyke was a favorite of somebody at Division. He'd been sent down to E Company to get some combat experience. Sometimes we got the feeling E Company was an annoyance to him. Something unpleasant he had to get through before he could continue his march up the ladder.
Makes sense, but that sucks.
What's the word?
Oh, you know, sitting around freezing her ass off, singing Dyke's praises.
Oh, even their jokes are like stuttered. They're not as sharp because it's so cold, you know, they can't really think, not witty enough.
How could anyone really hope to gain the respect of the toughest, most professional, most dedicated sons of bitches in the entire ETO?
Yup.
Division's not gonna let me replace him just because I got a bad feeling about him. Even if they would, who'd I put in his place? Shames?
Do not ever talk when I'm talking, you got that?
Shames seen too many war movies, thinks he has to yell all the time.
Reminds me of Lieutenant Dan.
Or Peacock? God bless him, no one tries harder, but he's not cut out to take men into combat. I'm sure as hell not gonna make him company CO, and I don't even want him as a platoon leader.
I love this montage right here. It's great.
Well, we all know who you'd like to have running easy. Trouble is, it's not your job anymore, Dick. You gotta find somebody.
Should be.
Crazy Joe McCloskey. And Buck kind of reminds me of him now.
What?
No, ever since he got shot in Holland.
Wait. What are you saying, he's nuts?
No, I'm not saying he's nuts. I'm just saying...
Different. I've said that before.
Oh, come on, you seen him, Bill. He's wound up like a spring.
Hey, he's fine.
I don't know.
You miss it? Miss what?
Huntington.
Honestly, sir, I try not to think about it that much. Where are you from, sir?
Wow. He is in his own world. Weird leader. Very strange.
How in the world does your leaving help me?
Doesn't, I'm not going. But I'm sure we can find an officer somewhere in this battalion who could use a long trip home.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Peacock. I can't think of anybody who deserves this more.
Best news I've heard in weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I mean, it really means a lot, you know?
Oh, get at it.
Aww.
If they come by here, y'all remember to smile for the camera. Got to keep the morale up for them folks back home.
Why?
Damned if I know.
It's a great response.
Don't worry. There's enough crap flying around here, you're bound to get dinged sometime. Almost every single one of these guys has been hit at least once.
You'll find out, son.
A bull, he got a piece of exploding tank in Holland. Now, George Luz here has never been hit. You're one lucky bastard.
Takes one to know one.
Knock on wood.
Hey, be careful if he offers you a cigarette.
If who offers us a cigarette?
Spears. Lieutenant Ronald Spears was one of the platoon leaders in D Company.
Oh, no.
He was already a legend.
He's a tough one, isn't he? His eyes are so intense.
What stories?
Well, supposedly Spears shot one of his own men for being drunk.
You're kidding.
And there's another one about him giving cigarettes to 20 German POWs before killing them.
God, these stories just keep going around.
What are you men doing out here?
We're watching the lines, sir.
Keep up the good work. While you're at it, you might want to reinforce your cover.
Lieutenant Dykes are not even to bother. They're only going to be here one day.
Lieutenant Dyke said that, huh? I'll forget what I said. Carry on.
He is so intense. Ugh, that energy.
Oh, anyone care for smoke? You?
Oh, God, I'd be terrified of him.
Looking across the field at Foy, I could see enemy troops. I still couldn't see their artillery, but I knew it was down there.
Oh, they're wearing white. Smart.
We're gonna strengthen our covers, and we're gonna hang in. We're not gonna fall back. Right, Lieutenant? Right, Lieutenant?
Fine. You all take care of it. I gotta go talk to regiment.
Jeez, this guy. Oh, no. Oh, God. They're like right within range. God, and all the trees falling too. God, that's intense. Terrifying. To pay attention to every little thing around you. And then other people also running. Ugh.
At that moment in that half-finished foxhole, all I could think about was the 4th of July when I was a kid. Looked forward to it all year long. What I saw that day was the most awesome and terrifying display of firepower I'd ever seen in my life.
Wow, it's an interesting way to put it.
Wouldn't have been laughing if I'd known what happened to Joe Toy.
Oh, God, what happened to Joe? chills.
Maybe we should see if anybody's hit. Malak, that's what they want. Crowds will try to draw us out in the open.
Stay down.
Shit. Come on, Joe. Come on, buddy. I gotta get my helmet. Forget it. I gotta get my helmet. Forget it, Joe.
Mm-mm. It's literally every freaking foot. Oh, come on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! No.
You okay? You stay down!
First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help.
Motherfuck. Are you serious? Are you serious? What? Oh my god. There's a leader, and then there's that.
Medic!
Oh, they survived.
Doc, what can I do? Hold this.
God, my leg hurts now. Just like seeing these leg. Literally every episode, my leg is like twinged every time there's a leg injury. I honestly thought they were goners. Oh, God. So lucky.
How's Buck? He's fine.
You sure?
Yes, he's fine. You should probably go talk to him now, huh?
Some say Buck changed after he was shot in Holland. But I know something happened to him when he saw Toy and Garnier on the ground.
Oh, I cannot imagine seeing all of that every single day. Not getting any relief.
Buck was a great combat leader. He was wounded in Normandy and again in Holland. He received the Silver Star for his part in taking out those German guns on D-Day.
I'm sure you're teaching all of your young soldiers the joy you have of the sport. Gosh, how we all know what an exciting young man you are, and how your heart and love.
I guess he just couldn't take seeing his friends Toy and Garnier all torn up like that. No one ever thought any less of him for it.
I'm glad. That's the thing about all of these guys are so understanding of these issues that people are having, that their brothers are having, you know? Oh God, it's non-stop. Can these guys get a break? Oh man. All this running around, at least they're not cold, but damn, this isn't helping. Oh my God. Lucky he was slow. Oh my God. What is that? What is that? Is it just something that didn't explode?
What you gonna smoke?
I don't. The shell that hit the foxhole Luz and I were in was a dud.
Gotcha.
The one that hit Muck and Pinkala's foxhole wasn't.
Holy crap. Damn.
Later that day, we were back in our old position overlooking Foy. We were all worried about Malarkey.
I'm worried about Malarkey too. He's quiet. It's not like him.
Didn't I hear you say you wanted to, bring a Luger home for your kid brother? Yeah. Well, why don't you give him that?
Oh, yes. Bringing his spirits up a little. It's perfect. Everybody's looking out for each other.
I was afraid the men would lose focus, suffer a drop in morale. And that was dangerous, especially in combat.
There he is. He's just helping him out, taking care of him, making sure everybody's okay. Everyone knows what's up. Great leaders.
E Company would lead the attack. The problem was, at least in my estimation, E Company still did not have a leader.
Well, I mean, you're taking control, doing as much as you can do, 'cause damn.
Lieutenant Dyke is an empty uniform, Captain. He's not there, sir. But tomorrow's gonna be the real deal. And he's gonna have to lead those men. He's gonna have to make decisions, sir, and I gotta tell you, sir, I think he's gonna get a lot of Easy Company men killed.
I have a feeling as well. Get him out of there.
Thank you, Sergeant. That'll be all.
Sir.
Damn, dude. What can you do?
Suppressing fire! Fire! Keep moving! Come on!
I can't imagine moving closer and closer as all the bullets are just coming at you. God.
Will you move? Get me Foley on the radio. Get out of there! Move!
Oh, man.
First platoon, hold up! Take cover! Come on, soldier, with me! With you, sir!
Dude, that is dangerous having someone like that on the field. You need better communication. People saying go forward, others saying fall back. Like, that's how you get people killed.
Lieutenant, why are we stopped? Go back! Fall back! Lieutenant, what's the plan? I don't know!
Dude.
You want first platoon to go around and attack the village by itself? We will provide suppressing fire!
Bruh, this is how you get people killed. No. Oh my god. Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is not okay.
Suppressing fire now! They shot me in my ass, mine!
Everybody's getting shot in the ass.
Sir, we are sitting ducks here. We have to keep moving! Keep moving! Fuck. God damn it, you do not go after!
Oh, man, dude.
Slash, get yourself over here! Get out there and relieve Dyke and take that attack on in!
Seriously, come on. I'd rather have him than frickin' Dyke, man.
First platoon tried to end around, but they're stretched out. They're pinned down by a sniper.
All right, I want mortars and grenade launchers on that building till it's gone. When it's gone, I want first to go straight in. Everybody else follow me.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Got someone who knows what's up. Thank you. Okay. Hell to the yes.
I think they're gonna pull back. If we don't connect with I, they're gonna slip away. Wait here.
Item Easy 6. What the hell?
Just running out there. Oh my god. What?
I think they couldn't quite believe what they were seeing.
I can't believe this.
The astounding thing was
He didn't get shot.
that after he hooked up with I Company, he came back.
Oh, yes. Holy crap, this guy. I love how this is shot. His facial expression just so freaking proud and so astonished. Holy crap. That was amazing. Oh, fuck. The moment that you think you're good. Ugh, you never know.
Second floor, building on the right.
Whew. Damn. Good shot, man. Using yourself as bait for someone else. Shoot, that's... These guys.
You hit bad, Perconti?
Shot me right through my ass.
You hang tough.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
You true about Dyke?
Yeah.
Thank God for small mercies, huh?
I guess Dyke died at that mound. Just wouldn't leave.
I guess a lot of the men thought once we'd taken Foy, they'd get us off the line. But that wasn't to be. 2 days later, we took Noville, and after that, Rashon.
Whew. This was an episode and a half, man.
What is it?
Nothing.
You want to ask me, don't you?
Ask you what, sir?
You want to know if they're true or not, the stories about me.
We've been hearing about him for forever.
Everyone says they heard it from someone who was there. Then when you ask that person, they say they heard it from someone who was there, yakking about how Tertius lopped off the heads of some Carthaginian prisoners.
Maybe they kept talking about it because they never heard Tertius deny it.
Maybe that's because Tertius knew there was some value to the men thinking he was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole Roman legion.
Hey.
These men are really concerned about the stories. They're happy to have a good leader again.
Well, from what I've heard, they've always had one. I've been told there's always been one man they could count on. Let him into the Black Jack, held them together when they had the crap shelled out of them in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Gotta believe in yourself, man. You got this.
You don't have any idea who I'm talking about, do you?
No, sir.
Hell, it was you, First Sergeant. Ever since Winters made battalion, you've been the leader of Easy Company.
Mm-hmm. Finally giving someone a push, you know? Encouragement.
Winters put in for a battlefield commission and Sink approved on your behalf. You should get the official nod in a few days. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, look. 1st Battalion. Hey, thanks for crapping in our foxholes, you shitheads.
Hey, it's our pleasure.
Oh, man. So true. Whew. Man, this episode was like, I was gonna mention earlier, like, wow, the direction of this episode is a little chaotic, and I later realized it's because they wanted to highlight the difference between a bad leader and a good leader, and how it can affect the men in combat, as well as just like the overall ability to defeat the enemy. And whew, they did a good job of just showing us what, I mean, it's horrible because it is based on a true story, and these things really did happen. The way that they're telling the story just like helps you understand the differences without like telling you specifically, you know, like the things that people say, the conversations that people have and stuff like that tells you like this person is a good leader, this person is a bad leader based on the things that they do, their ability to think like on the spot, and their ability to point people in the right direction, you know? And the fact that Winters was out in the background like wanting to go forward and like help them out, but he couldn't because he had been taken to another like company and he had been promoted, you know? Like because of that, like he couldn't do anything about it. It had to be the ones that were out there, you know, taking care. And luckily, he brought in, man, I had his name and then I forgot it. But luckily he brought in the hard ass, I'm just gonna call him, because I've been saying that for so long over the past couple of episodes. Like, oh man, this guy is just like kind of being really harsh to the soldiers and everything. Like, man, I wish he was like nicer to them. He was able to bring them up, you know, build them up like Winters. But at the end of the day, they redeemed his character, or redeemed him as a person, because he was brought in as the person who knew what the hell was going on and how to lead these guys and how to get them in the right direction so they wouldn't be blown to bits, which what ended up happening to Dyke, which is terrible. He wasn't supposed to be in that position, and that's what happens when someone is put in a position that they don't belong in, you know, just because they know people and they, you know, whatever the fuck. Like, it doesn't matter who you know. It matters that you know what the hell you're doing and you can lead a whole team of people in an instant, and you know exactly what you should be doing when bullets are flying at you and things are blowing up and people are blowing up and screaming and all this stuff. Like, you need to be able to place them in a certain way so that they can defeat the enemy. That is the most important thing. And the fact that they brought in someone that was inexperienced, it's just like horrible, because that costs lives. And it's one of those things where you gotta learn from your mistakes, and it's sad that their mistakes were learned by people dying and getting people in those situations where they shouldn't have been in the first place. And it's just like, damn, man, like, I mean, after a certain point, it's like, you gotta learn somehow, right? But yeah, there was one thing I wanted to mention in the previous episode that I completely forgot, but they're in the winter and everything like that, and I really wish that they had, I mean, obviously nowadays, like, people know the Wim Hof method and the breathing exercises you can do. You can regulate your body temperature by breathing, heavy breathing, and doing breathing exercises and things like that. I don't know if that's something that they teach people that go to war nowadays or whatever in like harsh wintry conditions, but I think it's really important for people to learn that sort of thing, as well as taking care of their mental health as well. Like, obviously this was, you know, in the 1940s, very different time in terms of like how people took care of themselves, how people understood the human brain, the human body, and all of that stuff, and how our brains can affect our bodies. It's not just fear, it's like so many different things encased in one. And yeah, it's making me think about like the things that we know nowadays and the things that they could have used back then if they had that knowledge. And it's just like, man, I mean, they used whatever knowledge that they could in order to get through these moments, and they had each other as well, which is amazing, you know. But yeah, whew. Very chaotic episode, but like, again, understandably so, because they wanted to highlight the chaos of having multiple leaders and their different styles and everything. So I really appreciate that, and how it just was, whew. Well, now you know. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this episode was, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.